Hello and welcome to Asia. Now I am back with your daily dose of news from Philippines, Thailand, and other parts of Asia. In this video, I'll tell you about 6,000 giant bats spotted in the Philippines, foreigner detained over counterfeit bills, Thailand's Queen Mother surrogate passes away peacefully at 93, man bitten by a cobra calls his grandmother to tell her he loves her in his final moments, and much more. Let's jump straight into our main story. In a joint operation from the Philippines, they recorded 6,300 large flying foxes during a monitoring activity on October 22nd. These fruit and nectar eating bats play a vital role in nature by spreading seeds and pollinating trees, flying up to 50 kilometers each night in search of food. When I first saw this years ago, a photo of a giant bat hanging upside down in the Philippines, I thought it was fake. These days, it's hard to believe, but no, it's not AI, it's real. These things are called flying foxes for a reason. Check out those cojones, man, they're huge, got big old balls. I don't know if they're bats, rats, cats, what they is, but they don't look normal to me. But yeah, they're actually, I think they're bats, they look like bats. I've seen them actually close in Indonesia, but not that big. It was big, but like not as big as I saw, like 6 feet tall or something ridiculous in one of those photos. But what do you guys think of this? Have you seen one in real life? Is this the first time you're seeing a flying fox? I'd love to know your thoughts on this specific weird creature. Next up in the Philippines National Police has warned the public against fake online rental offers, bogus resort accommodations, and fraudulent travel packages that usually proliferate during long weekend and the holiday season. Lots of scamming, lots of fake stuff going around, and yeah, just be careful. If something's too good to be true, it usually is. And then the Mactan Cebu International Airport is annexing 11 new connections to its network throughout the fourth quarter as airlines gain confidence to expand reach from the getaway. Moving on to a Chinese man in the Philippines selling fake banknotes. The Chinese arrest sale includes 100 pieces of an old and new 1,000 bills for about 20,000 pesos and 30,000 pesos according to authorities. So he's selling you 100,000 worth of notes for only 30,000. And I say only, I mean like if you sell all of them, you make 70% profit. I always wondered why stuff like this doesn't get mentioned more often. I would have assumed it's happening far more than we thought, because in the Philippines, before the polymer notes came out, it looked pretty easy to fake those notes. I'm not like a professional banknote faker, but I'm saying from just a normal dude's vision, looking at this money, look pretty simple and straightforward, but I'm thinking it's getting more difficult with the new banknotes in circulation. Speaking of fake stuff, a fake lawyer has been arrested in Tarlac City after duping a victim of 5 million pesos in exchange for a favorable court decision in a land dispute. The National Bureau of Investigation said on Thursday, "Yeah, buddy, give me some money. I'll go ahead and make sure this land dispute goes in your favor." What do you know? I, myself, the lawyer, is a scammer. Told you guys, they're everywhere. Watch out for these scams. In Thailand, a 39-year-old man in Samut Prakan died after being bitten by a cobra moments after making an emotional phone call to his grandmother to tell her that he loved her. How sad is that? But the real question is, why are those two people smirking, bro? What's wrong with you? Somebody just died and you're out there smirking? Not very cool, man. More Chinese involved in banks and such and fake money. Police in Chiang Rai, Thailand have arrested a 35-year-old Chinese national after discovering 2,057 ATM cards, 537,900 bought in cash, and related documents during a routine patrol and search. Authorities say the suspect was allegedly part of a transnational scam network operating from Laos, tasking with withdrawing and transferring funds under instructions from another individual. He faces multiple charges related to electronic card fraud and financial crimes. Police also seized additional bank books, ATM cards, and SIM cards in related investigations, highlighting ongoing efforts to combat cross-border cybercrime and money laundering. The entire region right now is dealing with major scam hubs. There's a lot that I don't mention, but like usually dozens and dozens of people get rescued, brought back to Korea, the Philippines. They it's a whole mess down there. If you guys want to look into it, I'm sure you can find very good documentaries on YouTube highlighting some of the details when it comes to scam hubs in Cambodia, Myanmar, and other parts of Asia. Let's go back to the Philippines. The Commission on Audit recorded more abnormal flood control projects in Bulacan, according to reports submitted by the agency. In related news, more than 4,000 households in northern Cebu remain without electricity nearly a month after the magnitude 6.9 earthquake struck the area. Very sad to know. 4,000 is a lot of families not having access to electricity still. Could you imagine how their daily life might be right now? Next up is some weird news. A British woman named Kathy Warren has experienced a rare neurological condition after suffering a stroke while holidaying in Turkey. When she regained consciousness, she discovered she was speaking with a Thai accent, a language she had never studied. Doctors diagnosed her with a foreign accent syndrome, a phenomenon caused by brain damage affecting the speech centers. While her recovery has been steady, the unexpected change in her voice has attracted global curiosity and media coverage. Experts say the condition is extraordinarily rare, with fewer than 100 recorded cases worldwide. Kathy's experience offers insight into how the human brain can rewire itself in surprisingly weird ways following a trauma. I remember watching a few documentaries on this way back when I was a teenager, and I thought it was like complete BS, but I guess it's a real thing because they were talking about people that never spoke, like, never been to France or something, and they just picked up speaking fluently in French or something along the lines of that. What do you guys think of that? Believable, real, or complete nonsense? Speaking of unbelievable things, when Google Maps says go straight, you go straight, but you're in Venice. A text inserted a joke at a Polish tourist, Victoria Gozenda, who tumbled straight into a canal while glued to her phone. Venice's maze of narrow alleys, bridges, and waterways makes digital navigation challenging, leaving even tech-savvy travelers at a loss. The video went viral, showing her scraped leg and cautionary tale for tourists to get your heads out of your phones and don't be walking straight into canals. And lastly, our feel-good moment of the day. In a heartwarming moment, a stray dog joins pupils in line as they receive food from their teacher in a classroom in General Santos City. Yeah, man. Free lunch, why not? Speaking of lunch, Robert Cole has donated $15 to the channel with buying a super thanks. Thank you, Robert, I appreciate that. I'll be putting that straight to my lunch today. And then, I guess if you don't know by now, we are into yesterday today. Before I read some more comments, if you guys want to go ahead and show some extra love, you can go and buy me a super thanks. But if you want most of your money going directly to me, without YouTube taking 30% of that, you can buy me a coffee. The link to that is in the description, or you can scan right here. Thank you either way. Service Part Direct says lost, abandoned, and confiscated items at Thai airports, trains, and other public transportation are sold at public auction. Same way in the US. All items are sold at public sales, so this person selling the Leatherman could have purchased it through a legitimate sale. That makes sense, but I'm just wondering, why did the airlines not respond accordingly? Philippines Fandango says, I had a female staff at Manila Airport confiscate a cologne of mine that cost $75 because it exceeded 1.5 milliliters. I couldn't believe it. She probably gave it to her boyfriend. Sounds unbelievable, but nothing surprises me these days. And lastly, Frank says, poor girl, went for a holiday and meets her end. That's so sad. RIP. Can't imagine the pain of the parents and loved ones. God bless. Yeah, I think the same. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your thoughts down below regarding any of the stories I covered today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.